Slain. Enemy double kill. Ally slain. You have slain. You have slain an enemy. Turret destroyed. You have slain an enemy. Ally slain. You have slain an enemy.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hello everyone! Today, I'll be sharing a comprehensive guide on how to play Warwick in the jungle. While Warwick can be played in the Barren Lane, he's primarily played as a jungler in Wild Rift. When playing Warwick, it's a good idea to plan your ganks in advance. Warwick has incredibly strong gank potential, so you'll want to gank as much as possible to build an early lead. Warwick is a powerful fighter and a very popular pick in Wild Rift, especially for beginners learning the jungle. Despite his low difficulty, he stays effective throughout all stages of the game and is often rated as an S-tier jungler. I'm not exactly a Warwick main, so my gameplay here was a bit rusty, but the champion is so strong that getting MVP is pretty straightforward. Warwick offers high performance with a low skill floor. His mechanics are simple. You have Skill 1, Jaws of the Beast, for a lunge and bite, Skill 2, Blood Hunt, to track low HP enemies, Skill 3, Primal Howl, for damage reduction and a fear, and your ultimate, Infinite Duress, for a powerful suppression. You don't need any flashy combos to be effective with him. Warwick has excellent jungle sustain, allowing for safe farming right from the start. He's able to impact the map early by ganking lanes and securing objectives like dragons and heralds. Overall, he's the ideal champion to start your jungle journey. His passive adds bonus magic damage to his basic attacks. Most importantly, when you drop below 50% HP, you gain incredible sustain, healing for 100% of the damage dealt. This allows you to win early game trades against other fighters and pull off crazy turnarounds even when you're on the verge of death. This passive is honestly broken. Not many champions can outduel a Warwick in the early game. If you're playing against him, unless you're absolutely certain you can win, avoid trading at all costs. Warwick is a true beast in 1v1 situations. Skill 1 deals percentage-based damage and heals you for 42% of the damage dealt. The real trick here is that if you hold the button, you'll latch onto the target and dash behind them. This follows enemies even if they use flash or a dash, and since you're untargetable during the dash, it's a great way to dodge incoming attacks. Plus, if you secure a last hit on a minion, the cooldown is reduced by 50%, making it quite strong if you ever take him into a lane. Skill 2 automatically detects low HP enemies, granting you a massive burst of movement and attack speed when moving toward them. Activating it also grants vision in the surrounding area, which is perfect for scouting before a gank or objective fight. Keep in mind that it has a very long cooldown, so timing is everything. When you get Skill 2, the attack speed bonus applies to jungle monsters too, as long as they're low health. Always pick up Skill 2 at level 2. It shreds through camps and keeps your farming speed top-notch. Skill 3 is a powerful defensive tool that reduces incoming damage by 35% for 2.5 seconds. When the effect ends, or if you reactivate it, you'll fear nearby enemies and apply a 90% slow. There's also a trick to timing your reactivation to optimize the cooldown, making the skill absolutely essential for initiating teamfights or soaking up damage. For a solid gank, try activating Skill 3 before leaping in with your ultimate. This way, you'll land on them, suppress them, and as soon as the suppression ends, you'll immediately trigger the fear. It's a great way to lock them down and secure the kill. I fell just short of the kill there. Didn't quite have the damage output. A good lesson for next time to check my damage before going on. Your ultimate is a long-range leap that suppresses the first enemy it hits for 1 second. During this time, you'll attack the target 4 times, and heal for 100% of the damage dealt. It's a powerful crowd control effect that cannot be removed by basic cleanses, but keep in mind that enemies can nullify it with the Quicksilver enchant. Because of this, you need to be careful about when and who you target during teamfights. The key to Warwick's early game jungle presence lies in combining his passive and abilities for high sustain and leveraging his mobility to execute impactful ganks. Warwick's ultimate is top tier. My game plan is to force a gank every time it comes off cooldown. To make this work, I rely on my laners to trade aggressively and keep the enemies at low health, setting the stage for a lethal suppress.
Ally slain.
The passive effect of Warwick's skill 2, Blood Hunt, also applies to jungle monsters. This allows you to shred through camps, significantly speeding up your clear and helping you hit level spikes faster. Contesting the Herald now. Thanks for the quick rotation, top. Having you here makes this objective so much easier for me. The mid laner is completely missing from the fight. Unless you're guaranteed to take a turret, you have to rotate immediately to the objective. Not showing up just leaves the rest of the team in a 4v5 disadvantage. Thanks to Warwick's passive, Eternal Hunger, he can stay healthy even during intense early game skirmishes by healing as he fights. The heal doubles when you're below 50% HP, making him incredibly dangerous when baiting enemies. They often underestimate his sustain, which lets you turn the tables and secure a counter kill when they least expect it. Holding skill 1 to latch onto your target and dash behind them is the most crucial mechanic for ganking. Since you can follow their flash or dash, it significantly extends your kill range. Plus, you're untargetable during the dash, so if you time it right, you can dodge enemy skills while diving under a tower. Activating skill 2 grants you wide area vision that ignores obstacles, which is incredible for tracking the enemy jungler before an objective fight. It also marks low HP laners, allowing you to close the distance at lightning speed. It's a fantastic tool to exert global pressure across the map, even from the early game. For your early game, the bread and butter strategy is to prioritize a fast clear to hit your level spikes, use your skill 2 to track enemy movements, and look for high percentage ganks using the skill 1 latch behind tech. Warwick doesn't require complex combos, but good decision-making, especially knowing when to pull back from a tower dive, is what separates a good Warwick from a great one. Mid is not rotating at all. I have to play around their lack of pressure. Everyone, play safe near objectives. Warwick is an incredibly versatile champion. He has great synergy with a wide variety of builds, whether you want to lean into a tanky playstyle, focus on raw physical damage, mix in some magic damage, or prioritize attack speed. Trinity Force is highly recommended as a core item for Warwick. It provides a solid boost to his base stats, and its Spellblade passive, which empowers your next auto attack after using an ability, synergizes perfectly with Warwick's short skill cooldowns.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Although I haven't included Yordle Trap, this item is a fantastic choice for early to mid-game skirmishes since Warwick can stack it so easily. Just keep in mind that it's a situational pick. Don't hesitate to sell it for a more impactful item once you reach the late game. Wit's End is an excellent choice for Warwick, as it provides both magic resist and attack speed. Its passive, which adds bonus magic damage to your auto attacks, synergies perfectly with Warwick's kit. It's a game changer when you're up against AP heavy teams or need that extra attack speed to keep your healing engine running. Blade of the Ruined King, Bot RK, is fantastic because it provides the holy trinity of stats that every auto attack-based champion craves: AD, attack speed, and lifesteal. Getting all three in one item is huge, as it gives you everything you need to dominate trades and stay alive in long fights. Its passive adds bonus physical damage based on the target's current health. The more HP the enemy has, the stronger the effect becomes, which allows you to cut through tanks and deal consistent damage regardless of their durability. Its active effect lets you steal movement speed from your target, slowing them while granting you a burst of speed. This drastically boosts your chase potential, helping you run down enemies or even create space when you need to kite away to survive. The synergy between these elements makes Warwick one of the undisputed kings of 1v1 dueling. He can output high-burst DPS while simultaneously sustaining through lifesteal, making him nearly impossible to outtrade in a head-on fight. Warwick's passive already grants him innate lifesteal, so when you combine it with the lifesteal from Blade of the Ruined King, your survivability becomes absurd. You can stay in the fight almost indefinitely, constantly healing back up while dealing consistent damage. Since Warwick's playstyle revolves around weaving auto attacks between his skill 1 casts, increasing your attack speed provides massive value. More attack speed means faster passive procs and more frequent healing, allowing you to get the most out of his kit during any skirmish. The movement speed steal from your items synergizes perfectly with Warwick's ultimate in Fear, Skill 3. This combo creates a no-escape scenario. Once you apply the Fear, you can easily stick to the target and lock them down, making it impossible for them to get away. Blade of the Ruined King is a game-changer for Warwick. Just having it in your inventory instantly elevates your dueling potential to the next level. I highly encourage you to test it out in your next match and experience just how dominant you can be. Death's Dance is a fantastic choice to drastically increase your survivability in teamfights. By delaying and mitigating a portion of incoming damage, it allows Warwick to stay in the fray much longer. Plus, the heal on takedowns turns him into a persistent threat that's incredibly hard to finish off. Building Crypt Bloom on Warwick is an unconventional experiment. While the magic penetration and ability power aren't ideal, the passive recovery effect creates a team-wide sustained synergy. It turns your pickoffs into a utility-heavy play, potentially helping your team survive follow-up fights after you secure a kill. I'm experimenting with Crypt Bloom on Warwick. It's a non-standard build that sacrifices his raw dueling power to turn him into a team utility fighter. By combining his CC kit with the item's AoE heal, I can peel for my carries and provide extra sustain for the team during chaotic teamfights. Guardian Angel is the ultimate insurance policy for late-game teamfights. Its Revive passive allows you to play aggressively and initiate deep into the enemy backline without the fear of being instantly deleted, giving your team a huge tactical advantage. Your boot's choice should always be situational, depending on the enemy's team composition. Plated steel caps are your go-to against heavy physical damage teams, while Mercury's treads are essential if you need magic resist or tenacity to shrug off crowd control. Your Keystone rune is a foundation of Warwick's identity, defining his role in every fight. For sustained brawling, runes like Conqueror or equivalent damage-scaling keystones are highly recommended. They amplify his damage and healing as the fight drags on, ensuring he remains an unshakable force in long trades. For a champion like Warwick, who relies on his Q and auto attacks to grind down enemies in a 1v1, in-combat runes like Sudden Impact or Cut Down Giant Slayer are exceptionally powerful. These provide the extra lethality and burst you need to shred through your opponents while you're sticking to them. Adaptability is key to mastering Warwick. When facing beefy, tanky team comps, Giant Slayer effects are vital to grind them down. Conversely, against high-mobility assassin compositions, you should prioritize defensive runes and tenacity to ensure you can survive their burst and turn the fight around. While Warwick is a dueling beast, he struggles in large-scale teamfights. Despite his immense sustain, he can be burst down instantly if he's focused by the enemy team. That's why playing him in teamfights requires patience. Wait for the initial engagement, then dive in as a cleanup specialist. Look for your window to lock down the enemy ADC or mage with your ultimate. In the mid to late game, your job shifts from a frontline fighter to a predatory assassin. Your mission is to hunt down isolated targets like enemy ADC or mages. By catching them out of position and securing a pick, you force a man advantage, effectively dismantling the enemy's teamfight potential before it even begins. That's it for this Warwick guide. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more League of Legends content. Thanks for watching.